think that was the right move to leave Philly and go to Miami for him personally?
Well, first of all, that deal hasn't been finalized yet, but assuming that it does happen, I will tell you this. I think it's absolutely the wrong move. I've known Jimmy Butler for years, got a lot of love for him. The very, very things people lament about his personality is what I love about his personality. He's a straight shooter. He's not a liar. He's no nonsense. He'll get in your face. He holds himself and others accountable. I remember one time he cursed out a coach in Chicago for not holding him accountable. He literally got on the coach, telling the coach, "You too soft on me." Yeah, that's what he did. This is who Jimmy Butler is. So, I mean, he's perfect for Pat Riley because Pat Riley loves that stuff because he don't play any nonsense that exists inside of you. Pat Riley will strip from you the minute you arrive in South Beach. Make no mistake about that. Here's why I don't like the move for Jimmy Butler. You'll never be loved the way you were loved in Philadelphia. It was the perfect setup for him. That town loved themselves a Jimmy Butler kind of guy. And even though they respect Tobias Harris, they would have preferred Jimmy Butler over Tobias Harris if Jimmy Butler hadn't given indications he wanted to be elsewhere. So I think those are the kind of things that work against him. Those are the kind of things that will not work in his favor. And then you go to Miami. Miami's not going to be better than Philadelphia.
Playoff team?
You say they maybe not. But first of all, listen to this. They're not going to be better than Philadelphia because Jimmy Butler, it matters to him whether he wins or not, mind you. They're not going to be better than Philadelphia, and he's not going to be Dwyane Wade. Now, I understand that Dwyane Wade is no more. Dwyane Wade is retired. Dwyane Wade, obviously, I'm talking about that's Wade County in Miami. When you're playing that position, there is a standard that has been established that people would hope you meet. I don't think he's going to do that. And then in the end, listen, he's going to Miami, and you know what Jimmy Butler's going to be? Just another really, really good basketball player. But that's not going to translate into
Jimmy Butler's going to be an important figure in the history of Miami basketball.
Because why?
Because what Pat Riley does, and by the way, you can understand why he wanted to go to Miami. Because it's like that Rihanna song she did with Jay-Z.
I mean,
Talk that talk.
Oh, yeah.
Pat Riley,
Miami?
I'm not even talking about South Beach.
Forget LA.
No.
Miami?
No, you got it wrong. I'm not talking about South Beach. I'm talking about Pat Riley picked up the phone and talked that talk to Jimmy Butler. You know Pat Riley speaks Jimmy Butler's language. He's talking about working. He's talking about grinding. He's talking about wanting it more than the other guy. Butler is the perfect Pat Riley player. And Pat Riley is the perfect Jimmy Butler executive. And I think not about the Dwyane Wade, Shaquille O'Neal, or the Miami Big Three Heat. You know what I think about, Stephen A? I think about the Alonzo Mourning, Tim Hardaway Heat. That Heat, those guys, Riley put together his big and little. He didn't have, Kareem and Magic, but he got tough-minded players, put them together. And even though the Heat used to get knocked out by the Knicks in the first round, they were a powerhouse Eastern Conference team that played with pride and that the city loved. That's the kind of guy Jimmy Butler's going to be on the Heat. You're right, he's never going to be Dwyane Wade, but he will be a significant figure in the history of that town and that franchise, and the Heat will earn the league's respect each and every night.
There is nobody in the Miami Heat who is significant unless they win. And Miami is not going to win. I am telling you, Alonzo Mourning.
Win what?
Like competing for championships.
No, but they'll win. But they'll be a perennial playoff team.
No.
And you will know you played the Heat, whether you win or lose.
We don't know what they'll do next year either.
I believe the Miami Heat will be going home in the first round. So what I'm saying to you is that Alonzo Mourning, as great as he was, what Alonzo Mourning ultimately did, you had the battles with the New York Knicks. And outside of that, the swan song was when D. Wade helped deliver a championship once Shaq arrived. Not the first year, but the second year. I'm saying to you, when we talk about the Miami Heat, we talking about Brooklyn, we talking about Philly, Toronto's the reigning defending NBA champions. You got the Greek freak in Milwaukee. Ain't nobody think about Miami.
Hold up. You remember the movie Remember the Titans?
Of course.
Remember the big speech was, whether you win or lose, just make sure that your opponents always remember the night they played the Titans, right? Or the day they played the Titans. That's the kind of team that Pat Riley and the kind of player Jimmy Butler is. Yes.
No.
Whether
Jimmy Butler is that type of player.
Even if you will beat the Heat, let's say the Heat lose in the first round. Jimmy Butler, Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra, Heat team, you will remember the series you played against the Heat.
Really?
That's the point.
Really?
And that's the kind of team a city can be proud of.
So what else do they have other than Jimmy Butler? Because this is not a conversation about Jimmy Butler in terms of his value. We know what he can bring. I'm talking about the team. What is it that he has to work with? To educate me. I don't know. Because I don't know, and damn it, neither do you.
Let's get the Heat roster. Let's get the Heat roster up in front of us.
Let's get
the Heat roster up in front of us.
29 years old, a pocket full of money. You're out there in Miami. You are living
This is not
large.
a question about
Sexy
Jimmy
little
Butler.
city.
This is not a question.
Are they going to make the playoffs?
I said first round.
Yeah, and they're going to go out like soft in the first round?
Well, Max, what's your definition? Because I saw them play, hold on. I saw them play Philadelphia pretty damn hard a couple of years ago. They went out in the first round.
Right.
Nobody was thinking about them.
Look at when you set yourself up as a franchise for success, a culture for success. Did the Clippers go out in the first round? Yes. Did the Nets go out in the first round? Yes. But the way they went out.
No, it's not. That's not what happened.
The way they went out sent a signal to the league. You come here.
Listen. That's not how they went out. They weren't going. The Clippers were going up against the reigning defending NBA champions. So because
and they go out like punks?
Because it was Golden State. If they had played Portland, if they had played somebody else the same way, we would not have been talking about the Clippers much. What made the Clippers relevant was who it was against.
No.
It was
what
who
made
it was
the
against.
Clippers relevant was the way they played, just like
Max.
the Nets.
No, Max.
They played hard and for each other. That's what made them relevant.
Let me go somewhere else.
We would not be thinking about them if they weren't playing the Golden State Warriors.
All right.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.